Thanks for joining us for the Member xCite presentation. The Member xCite presentation is informative, interesting to the audience, and showcases the strengths of the presenter as an entrepreneur and their area of expertise. It's not a sales pitch, it's a 10-minute educational and insightful exploration into what they do. And of course, it's exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our xCite presenter today, Pauline Trewman from Loving the Way We Age, to present to us on how to love the way we age. Learn how the latest technologies and sciences can put your health and anti-aging into your hands. Anything from measuring the effects of your supplements and nutrition in your body, and also ways you can turn back the clock in your skin and body from home with cutting-edge gadgets and products. For those of you who don't know Pauline has a background in small business, having owned and operated several businesses before starting her current anti-aging and wellness business. 20 years later, Pauline's business is thriving and has expanded into over 25 countries. Pauline is passionate to help people with wellness and also coaching many to create an income stream alongside their busy world. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Pauline Trewman.
I have a background in small business. I have a model team in Brixton. My first business was a long daycare childcare centre in Sydney, and I also had a bookkeeping business on the same base. But I was introduced to this company about 24 years ago as a skin customer. I had chronically bad skin, sun damage skin, pigmentation, discoloration, and a plastic surgeon I saw at the time for another issue told me I would need a facelift before I was 35. I was 30 at the time. So I began a search looking for a skincare that would actually help my skin. I spent thousands of dollars on lots of different products and didn't really have a result until I was introduced by a girlfriend to these products, and I really got a result with all these products. Within a year, my whole skin was clear again, and much later, many years later, my skin has never looked this good. So I'm so grateful every day that my friend nagged me enough to try these products. But it was actually 5 years after that I was introduced to the health solutions that this company has. I wasn't even aware that they had health solutions. I was just a skincare girl. But I was pregnant with my first child. I was desperately sick in bed for 6 months. And just didn't know how to get myself better. I was an older, aged mother. I had teenagers in the house already, and this was just really tough. This pregnancy was tough. And the same girlfriend just kept on calling and nagging me to take some stuff that she had that would make me feel better. So just to shut her up, I took some stuff that she said to me, and I actually got back on my feet. It really helped, and I was absolutely shocked because I had a cupboard full of vitamins, a cupboard full of stuff that I had taken over the years and never had an impact. And so it really began my thought, what the heck is this stuff? At the same time, my bookkeeping business, which had been going so well, I had 46 clients and I worked really hard. I had been a single mother for a long time and had my kids in a private school, and I worked really hard to maintain a lifestyle. While I had been sick in bed for 6 months, I had to give all my clients away. So every bookkeeper I knew, I'd run and just said, you have some clients. So I couldn't look after anybody, even myself. So when I was getting better, I was absolutely, literally worried sick about how am I going to pay the school fees, how am I going to pay my mortgage, how am I going to pay the car loans, because my business was decimated. And so when I had that amazing health result, I just thought, maybe I can tell people about this. Now, I was an incredibly reluctant starter to this business because I didn't have any background in sales. I didn't know anything about direct sales, and I absolutely detested network marketing. So I was like so unqualified for this position. But what I did know is that these products had worked for me, and if I could just help other people feel better and look better, then perhaps I could create a business. Now, I had a budget, and we all have budgets. I had a budget I had to meet, and I knew that by the time I gave birth to that baby, I had to be making about $1,000 a month to cover the basics and what I absolutely had to have. And so I just got to work. I was 6 months pregnant, I got to work, and I actually managed to do that quite easily, actually, with products. People began to really like the products, which really surprised me. I didn't tell anyone about business system, it was just the products that I was promoting. So that was the beginning of my journey with this company, and that actually is 19 years ago. And I haven't done anything else since. I have just continued to grow this business, and I'm so grateful that I was introduced to it. But I needed to find out what makes this company so different. Why did these products work for me when I had already spent so much money on other things and I had a result? And so I began to do a bit of research into who the company was. And what I found out really was that Newskin is a chemical science-based company. They have over 100 scientists on staff, and they collaborate and affiliate with 30 other scientific research institutes. So, and they have put together a process of development of products called the 6S process. Now, it sounds like a lot of I don't know if it's for you, but I just want to quickly go through what this actually means. Now, the 6 S's is actually 6 S's, and they don't stand for just one word. It stands for a whole department of scientists working on that particular area. So the first S is selection. So they have a team who run research what plants, what extracts would make a difference or impact to be useful to the human body. And they identify which plants and botanicals they would like to use. The next S is sourcing. So they have another whole team who actually go around and find where they can locate and where they can get enough supply of those particular botanicals to grow those products. And then the next one is structure. And structure is really about the chemical compounds of that botanical. A lot of people go, I don't want any chemicals in my products. But everything, if you're a chemist, you know everything is made up of chemical compounds. I was showing Karen the other day the chemical breakdown of a Granny Smith apple. And I covered up the word Granny Smith apple. And I said, would you eat this? And she said, no. And I said, there's an apple. So chemicals are everything. So it's not really that we don't want chemicals in our products. We just don't want toxic chemicals. So we don't want bad things in our products. Is that true? You think about it. So they break down the chemical structure of the botanical and work out what is most effective. The next thing is standardization. Now, I don't know if you have any experience in the natural health world, but we are governed by the food industry. We're not governed by pharmaceuticals. So our standard is much lower. So when you go and buy a drug from a chemist, you know that it's always going to be exactly the same amount of ingredients in every single tablet. That's just what we expect. We actually also expect the same from our natural health products, but they're not, because they're not governed by the same standards. And Choice Magazine did a study on a health product called Echinacea. Echinacea is just a great plant that actually helps with our immune system. And they pulled apart all these different brands, all these different capsules, and they looked at what was said on the bottle, and then they looked at what was in each capsule, and nothing matched. So the amount that was in each capsule was different in the bottle, and also it didn't match the amount that was said on the bottle. So Choice Magazine said natural health products are just a waste of time because they aren't standardised, you cannot be guaranteed you're getting what you paid for, and it's actually true. So when you do take some natural supplements, often you don't get what you pay for. And so that's why you put on the standardisation part, where they have a whole team who work on making sure that the exact amount of ingredient is in each capsule. It's all the same in every single bottle, and it matches what is said on the bottle. And so you know that you have this surety that what you pay for is what you get. And I didn't know, but it's actually not normal. It's normal. And the next thing is safety. So safety is really important. And if anyone here familiar or likes to buy organic food, organic is the standard out there in the market. Organic is, what does organic mean to us? You want to say? No added chemicals? Anyone else? What does organic mean? Healthy, clean, maybe good for you, maybe pure. And so organic is, they look at the heavy metals, the microbes and the bacteria and all those sort of things and make sure that's not in that product. So our safety, our number S, so safety is that standard. It's looking at what heavy metals, what microbes, what toxins are in the product, and they make sure that's not there. So organic is one of our S's. It's just that one. Organic doesn't do any of the other things at all. And then substantiation. Substantiation is actually making critical data on every single end product. So the end product, say this was not, but say it was vitamins, making sure that that actual product has the clinical data on it, not ensures that you are getting a safe and effective product that will actually do what they say it will do. So that was incredible for me to find out that's how we develop our products. And the next kind of thing that sets us apart is this device here. This is called a biophotonic scanner. It uses light to measure molecules. You can use different types of light to measure lots of different molecules. This one measures with what kind of antioxidants that are in the cells. So how does that get there? From the food that we eat, supplements we take over a 2-month period. And that's how long it takes to absorb into the cells and be evident there for measurement. This measures your antioxidant levels in 30 seconds. And when it first came to Australia, it was registered as a medical device. So it's just another biomarker, a medical biomarker like a cholesterol test or like a blood test. Get your antioxidant test that actually measures how well your immune system is protecting you against disease now and disease in the future. We're the only ones in the world that have that. We spent $75 million to put in the rights and put this into a usable form. So it's a really powerful tool. It helps people know if what they're doing is enough to keep them healthy. And I know I've got hardly any time left. It's gone so fast. One more area of science that we brought was a company called LifeGen Technologies. It's a company that has researched for 30 years how we age from an epigenetic point of view, looking at epigenetics, looking at the way your gene clusters expression changes as we age and being able to reset it. It's a bit like lightning. If you go home today from here and you get home and there's a flood in your house, so we like an aging flood. Someone has put a plug in the bar, turn the tap on and let it in and forgotten about it. You come home and there's water everywhere. What's the first thing that you will do? Pull out the plug. Turn off the tap. Turn off the tap. But what anti-aging products generally do is just start mopping up the mess. They start getting the water out, but the water is still running. Aging continues. Let's say you can turn the tap off and then you have a mess. You think you'd have a better result. That's what an epigenetic approach in anti-aging is about. It's actually changing the way your genes express to create a really useful, stop the aging process. And that's all clinically based. So what we do is that we have been voted by Euromonitor International as the #1 at-home beauty device company for the last 5 years. And this is because of these things that I put here. These things are at-home beauty devices. They use for people use them at home, but also they use them in clinics. That's why often I ask you for people who are massage therapists and beauty therapists because they can use them as well. They are cheap and they are in price, but they are incredibly effective and they work amazingly well. Am I going to pick one? So I won't go through all those, we're going to take about those, but basically this is a global business in 54 countries. This business is done online and the dropshipping is done by the company. You don't have to stock in the product. I've been doing it for 19 years. I have business in 25 countries around the world. It's a publicly traded company, so it's legit, it's a strong company, financial company. I guess what I'm most passionate about is helping people get spectacular results in their wellness and also in their anti-aging. And then also I'm passionate about helping people change their life financially by being able to add another income stream in the cracks of their time, busy people, creating another business stream and changing their life forever. So in closing, how old you are is your business, but how old you feel and how old you look is my business.